And we are back exactly where we left off, as I have been doing this whole series. So, what have I got to do today? I want to quickly look at the shop. Just want to make sure I haven't left anything behind, which, as you know, I'm quite common. Shop's all up here, so we'll quickly just visit this guy. I don't think I did, but I like to make sure. No, I haven't. Good. We need to go and get the baler. I think it was. That's what I was looking for earlier, wasn't it? The baler is parked up in a shed. If I remember correctly. There it is. Looking glorious. So we'll get this ready. Looking absolutely wonderful in the evening sunshine. We've got to go from the bills that we've currently got. I think it's this way around. Nope, I've done the same mistake I've done earlier on. It's further around. I've got to basically go to the other field. I'm not going to get through that gap now, am I? Should be alright there. Trying to crash against the wall, which I've just nearly done. I need to start adjusting the number plates as well. That's one thing I have noticed, that all the number plates are the same, and it's really irritating. Like, that sets off my OCD quite bad, but I think for every new vehicle we'll start adjusting the number plates ourselves. So we're going to go down here and do a right to here, and then it's literally open this gate here. Come round. We need to get rid of that trailer as well at some point, but for now it's alright. Oh, what? How can I not get Vader through that gap? Are you joking? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, luckily we can go around the bushway, I think. I'm not giving up though, I'd rather do it legit. Like so. So there we go, we are now baling up the grass. Quite a large field of grass really, but they should do it pretty quick. We'll make sure we stop at 5. Oh, it's 3,500 litres, not 5. Is he going to wrap it? No, it's not. Oh, it is. Who's completed their task? We'll go through to the other side. Let's drop it there, thank you. I know we don't own this land, it's just easier to do it this way. It doesn't take long with this baler either. In a way, it's quite nice because you can really just sit here, put the cruise control and just do laps. Whereas for us, we're kind of just grinding it out properly. Making adjustments when we need to, slowing down when we need to. This baler isn't the biggest though, which is a bit annoying. Have I got Yeah, I have got this connected. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this round now. We've got to be careful though, because obviously the field isn't the biggest, so got hiccups, great. I think what we'll do is we'll come this way. There's no way he's finished this field, surely not. We just finished this top bit. I don't mind it being little gaps, but it's just annoying when there's so much still to do on the top end of this field. We can see what we're doing, so what we'll do is we'll put the lights on. Remember, all shops shut on this map at 6 o'clock, so most of the time we will be aiming to be finished by 6. Obviously some nights we will work later, but given the choice we're not going to be staying at work past 6 o'clock, give or take. Usually that is the plan. So what I'm going to do is just go over this section here. I'm not overly that bothered by having gaps, like I said before, it's just trying to minimise what we have gap-wise. Obviously there's a big steep hill there, so it's understandable why we wouldn't try and go up there as such. There we go, just keep spinning over this. I think that's most of it done. I think there's a little bit over here. And over here, so I think we've got done now. Yep, that's that done. So we can turn that off. We'll pull you off the map, or off this field. Try not to crash into the fence, which I seem to do quite often. Line up a little bit better. Use the hill as our guide. There we go, through the gap. So this one is going to go in here. I think that's the best idea. At least that way we're not constantly fighting to get into that other bay. We can shut that for now. I'm going to start turning these lights on as well in preparation. So I don't really want to be working in the dark. It's not. Is that on? It is now. Is there any more lights anywhere? Is that a light? I wish it was. I don't think it is though. Nope. Is there any more lights out here? No. We got that one. Should be another one really. Be more helpful, but that one's on as well. And I don't see a light switch for this one, but I'm going to assume this light's on already. I'm hoping it is because I can't see a light switch for it. So we'll assume that light's on. Just up. There we go. Alright, let's carry on with what we're doing. We need to move that lawnmower over at some point, but for now we're doing alright. I need to bring the truck over here. That is what I was doing. Just going to tidy up this section here. It's getting the AI's way. The AI is going at 9 miles, I think it's 9 or 10 miles an hour per cut, so it is helping. Whereas we're only doing 11, but we're not actually doing much in terms of I'm not actually helping. Doesn't matter so much about getting every little bit of cut grass, because we are going to do this numerous times. It's not just going to be like once, it's going to be throughout. I don't have access to this ground, you tell me every time, but it's just easier to turn around on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, let's turn. Oh, that's going on. Oh, I thought I was going to mess it up then. So once he gets to the, we'll let her do one more lap. I'm going to lift the mower. I'm going to probably sell this mower actually. I'm going to take over her for a moment. And we're going to park up. This is going into the shed for a little while. So we've got quite a bit to do. It needs a good clean as well. Look at the dirt on this already. Absolutely crazy amount of dirt. And somehow we're still clean. Yeah. Minor adjustments as we get to the top. There we go. Spin it around. Right, we can park this up now. Doesn't have any lights, so it's ideal to pack it away early. There we go. Park that up, and then I want to go and get. Don't need you. I need. Where are you? This one. Let's go on. Big lights are already on. And what I need to do is park this out the way for the morning. I'm going to park it, I'm trying to think the best way. I think I'll park it on the right because that's the area we're not really working. And then in the morning we'll be ready to start collecting the bales. There we go. One thing I'd like, I haven't got the bale on, have I? No. Like to see is hazard lights that we can activate on console. I know it's such a really basic thing to have, but when you're trying to do like we were earlier, dropping off the flour, the wheat flour to the bakery, how much easier would it be to have it already there, like ready to go? Just block the road briefly, they give you enough space. You could use the, there is other mods, I think there's one like the traffic light mod, which would be quite helpful. But, yeah, I just feel that that's a mod, well, something in the future that I'd like to see added. We've got everything else, we've got,
just do this.
What's it called, indicators, but I just feel that something that's kind of missing out is the hazard light theme. Just to add to roleplay, even just roleplay in it. It would add so much to it. What we'll do is we'll get this last bit done. We've still got 55 minutes of work allocated time. But remember, all the work stops really at 6 o'clock because you can't deliver it anywhere. Well, you can force the game to allow you to, but it's not the same. I like to play with the roleplay side of it, so we'll drop this off. Although we might have time actually to do 4 bales of this and try and sell it, but it's not going to be fermented, so it's a bit of a waste of time. Lift that up so we don't keep getting this stupid warning. Oh, turned it on a bit too early there. There we go. Let's load this up. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how long it takes to get the last bale out of this. if it's before 6:30, then potentially we could load them up, but they're not going to be fermented, so it's a bit of a waste of time. So we've got, how many barrels have we got? Is that 4 or 3? 4. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. Let's just speed this up a little bit. We can go 32 miles an hour. But we're not going to need that because we've got this pile here. It does go right up to the fence line as well, so. There we go. And back around. Trying to pick up as much of this as possible. Just tidy it up as we go as well. It's not as easy to keep it tidy though, because the width of the baler is pretty much deceiving. Did I lift it? No, I'm a donut. I'm actually meant to lift that. There's a nice pile just in front of us here. I'm through that I'm going to try and get. And then I'm going to move this bale out of the way. That's going over there for now. Get as wide as I can. There we go. The bar's back atop, just in case we miss anything. And back on the throttle. I do love this map. I have to say I love the lights. How cool does that look? Sun's setting over the hills. I don't know if we're going to have time. I think what we will do is we'll gain this little bit here. Tidy up as much as we can here. Yeah, we might be able to get one last bit done. Let's just check something first. Are these fermenting? Yeah, 4% fermented already. Well, that was one of the first ones we've done, I think. But yeah, time's running out. There we go. So I think that will be the last bale. We've done 5 bales so far. We'll park up here. We'll leave the light on so we know exactly where we are. I'll wait for that to drop actually. There we go. We'll turn the lights off for now. And yeah, that'll be. Actually, I want to check how much of these fermented, because they are going to be worthwhile. 0 on that one. 1%. So what I could do, move you lot over here, and then finally this one over here is 5% fermented. As I drop it behind, just gonna launch it over there somewhere. There we go. And then I can just put it over here, and then I can run up here and get the last one. We've got the truck ready. This is our land, so it doesn't really matter where we park it. Looking really nice in the evening sunshine, or the evening sunset, should we say. Let's just bring you down as well. So one thing I do like about this mod is it's almost like super strength on the PC. You can lift up pallets and certain bales with it, but you just have to make sure you choose the right baler for it. Like this baler does what I want it to. It wraps as well as cuts, as well as normal cutting. So yes, it's time consuming, but it's so worth it. The rewards make it feel so good. Right, let's have a little stroll around the area. We'll shut this gate. All our vehicles are locked up, so I'm going to secure you in. Just make sure no one can steal you. Nope, you're secure, that's excellent. Shut this gate as well. We'll go up. We'll go through here, why not? Nothing in here now, so we can turn this light off. We can shut this gate for now. Don't know whether. Oh, is it for that? There you go. That's for that light switch there. We have got a torch on, but we don't need it now. There was another light somewhere, I'm sure I left on. Not sure though. I'm just going to turn this back on for now. So this was the light I was trying to work out. Where is the switch for it? Is it inside? No. So where's the light switch for this one then? There's clearly a light there. How do I turn that light on then? If anyone knows where that light switch is, let me know in the chat. It does help. So I don't know where that light switch is. This one over here. Where is this one? Generally, I have no idea what these light switches are for some of these lights. Like, yeah. I think maybe around the back of these buildings. Nope. Yeah, it's not. I have no idea what that light switch is. Checked most places for it, but generally no idea. But what I did want to put in. Let me just check something. That one controls there. Doesn't affect out here. Okay. So that doesn't really help us. Right, I'm just going to sleep it off because it's going to annoy me. I shut that door, didn't I? Yeah, so we'll go out this way. What I did want to do is also treat ourselves. It's not very often I suggest it. I'm really kind of torn about it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to treat ourselves to a £45,000 car or vehicle. So that is just too expensive. I could buy the bus, it'd be a bit of a laugh. And it can be loaded with stuff, but it's just not realistic. The pickup 2014 doesn't have any customization, so I think it will be I don't know. I was looking at these thinking, protection 15 kilometers an hour, model 20, that could be a bit of fun. Bit of a racehorse, beacons, additional lights, that would cost us 15,000 and it goes 50 kilometers an hour. But then I'm also thinking, is it really worth it? Protection B doesn't do a lot. We could do that, and that would set us down. I like the lights on this though. Beacons, additional lights, yes. That would cost us 16,900. Now this one could work. Kabuto. I wish it had mods. I might have to download a mod for this, because, yeah. We'll save the game. And what we'll do is we'll download some mods and I'll be back before we sleep and see how we get on.